Alright, this is the Harbor Freight's magnesium bar fire starter, and made in China. I watched the video, guys said how bad these things sucked and you can't really start a fire, and I decided I'd try it. So a couple minutes here. I did, as you can see, the burnt spot. I already did one little experiment to see if it would do. I've got a small little antique old beat up hibachi grill here. It'll contain what I need to contain, and I have a fire extinguisher here if I need it. Just to prove these do work. Alright, this thing cost $2.79. Comes with a little hacksaw blade, which I will probably break off a bigger piece to make it easier to hold in my hand and chain it on. You cannot use it chained on, it just doesn't work right. It's easier to take it off of this little chain. I found that if you scrape it like this, you don't really get enough magnesium chips. If you take it like this and actually saw into it, a pile of it. This is the most time-consuming part. It takes a couple minutes to do because obviously you're sawing into metal. Just a tiny little handsaw. But if this is all you had, which in my little GTFOD, get the F out of Dodge bag, I have matches, I have candles. I'm a cigarette smoker. I always have a lighter or two on me. I have an extra lighter in my bag. Those are only going to last so long. And I figured, why not have one extra backup plan? So I picked up one of these little guys just to see if what I saw and what I'd read was correct, that the Chinese ones suck and you really can't start a fire with them. We need a little more than that. Now imagine, obviously, you're building a fire, you're going to have a leaf or something, or a slip of paper from the notebook that's in your get out of Dodge bag, whatever. You're going to need something to contain the shavings. Get this pile going here so you can see. That should be enough to illustrate the fact that, I did get this to work literally a minute and a half, 2 minutes ago before I turned on my camera. One thing I did notice, you do need to blow on it a little bit to get it to start. You can see the pile? Yeah, you can see the pile. I'm not doing a big one, just enough to show you it works. I can get that little pile in there. Okay, we're going to put it inside this little hibachi grill so you can, and we can do this somewhat safely because I am doing it on top of a old beat up table with some towels on it. Get it where I can work with it. Right about there should work. Set the camera up so you can see it. And then on this side you've got I guess they call it a ferro rod. And you basically take your little piece of a hacksaw blade and you're going to make sparks like this. Kind of try to get them to fall onto the pile. It's a little difficult. Somewhere where I can get to it easier. Right there should work. Well, that sure looks like it works to me, so we're going to call that myth busted. I'm not doing anything bigger than that. I'm actually inside my garage. So, anyways, myth busted. These work. $2. I don't see any difference between a cheap one like this and an expensive one that you would buy at a camping store that would cost $10, $15. This will work. You might want to try to use it a little different. The other ones are softer. You can scrape them with a knife. So I've read. I'm not going to spend $15 to find out because I know in a pinch, if I have to, I can make fire with this. And this is my oh crap, 6th video on the emergency get out of Dodge bag. So alright, I'll post this later. But yeah, these work. The cheap ones definitely work.